Hey, Thibana. Thanks for lurking. Appreciate having you here. Hey, Oblivion. Welcome, welcome.
Some meadows and miscreants have spread acorns around the cradle. Clean them up, won't you?
Well, thank you for cheering. Appreciate it.
Lesser manifestations escape from the rift. Send them back where they belong.
Hey, Simbi. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you sleep well. I will do my best in raid with the luck that you have given me. Stellar. That is a good word. Of course, I'm biased towards space words. Hey, Lunar. Fancy seeing you around here. Did you knowingly join my group, or did you just accidentally end up here? My bones. Saw the post. I thought you ended up here like just you were looking for our group and just happened to stumble in. Yeah, this is my other raid group. We just very short on people, so we've been pugging the past few weeks. Oh, my bones. Oh, my bones. Ow, my bones. Ow, my bones. No, we're not gonna get this. I don't have turtle. Nope, I'm down. 1%. Can these three people get 1%? Nope. $900K. 600, 500. Oh my god, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Mad lad. Amazing. Yeah, I think we're going to. I think we're going to another raid after this. I'm not sure which one yet. Let's see, do I need this? Oh yeah, I definitely need these. Yeah, sure. If you'd like to tag along, I will let them know to keep you in. I won nothing. I did forget to get more void cores. Wait, why can't I release? We can't release. We're just stuck here forever. Just gonna go back to town, say I alone took this victory. I DM'd you a link to the Discord if you want to be in voice, Lunar. Oh yeah, okay, just leave group. Have it kick us out. Yeah, that's Fima's Fox Guild. Uh, you might know one or two people. Fima's the guild leader. I don't know if you remember him from the other guild. Uh, Conry's in there. She's raided with us in Octo Club a few times. Remember his rages? I don't know if you would know anyone else in there, though. Janchi is in there. I don't know if you remember Janchi. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it resurrects you when you leave. Okay, sweet. Oh, you're already in here. Okay. Amazing. Oh, Postmaster? Postmaster mail? Oh, right, because I couldn't loot the boss. Yay, an Ascendant Void Shard. Oh boy. Okay, sounds like we're going to Voidspire next if you want to stick around for that. You to throw us up on your strong boomkin shoulders and carry us. Wait, are you playing boomkin right now? I don't think you are. Whatever your druid shoulders are. The bear has become a cat.
Catalog every newcomer. I want to know secrets among these latest arrivals.
Barrel is more fun than Boomy? I believe it. Don't worry though, Boomy will completely change again in like 2 months. I think that Boomy is more of a revolving door than any other spec in the game, possibly. Crikey. Wait, Florendo gang? Florendo gang? Florendo, I love how much fucking bigger your Florendo is. Such a good mount. I need to finish my Johnny mount still. This heckin' good dinosaur. Heck, heck, heck. My what name did they give it? I have the white Bravosaur from Time Walking. Is it Ivory Savage Mane? That's it. Hi, Shio. Good to see ya. You've got Jurassic Park hands. But I still love this raptor model so much. Oh, I'm in a bubble. He did. They snuck into my raid group and I was like, Gurno? Is that the Gurno?
Let the void consume itself.
If only you had embraced your true strength, Valeria, you could have avoided so much.
I should really go get my bonus rolls, but
True strength?
I don't have any veteran Dawn crests. All my gold's on another character, and I'm not wasting Voidlight Marl on it.
I'm far from the only one who's hurt you, Alaria. What your beloved Turalian did to poor young Aaron.
No! Leave them out of this!
To be fair, it's like 6 or 7 of us from the guild, and everyone else is a pug because, you know, most people are out for the season, I think. 6 and 7. No, no, don't give in to the... Don't give in to the Gen Alpha meme or whatever that is. Back in my day, our funny number was 69. Get off my grass, etc. My god, you have a... You're younger than... By like 2 weeks. You're still a millennial. Is it 2 weeks or 6 months? It's calling me old man. I'm gonna wither away and die. They're going out to summon because we don't have a warlock, and I'm like, It takes like 10 steps to get here. Decided to have just one right. Yeah. I'm looking forward to Venomous Abyss. It seems like it's gonna be fun. I'm jabbing my finger in the direction of the story, but the raid looks good. And the Grotto boss, yeah. Interesting way to combine their one boss raids with world bosses. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna miss being able to say that I'm a cutting edge raider just for getting one mythic boss down. Is this skill done mythic? Nah, we only got to heroic and haven't even done heroic Lura. For like 9-10 mythic or 9-10 heroic here. I think heroic Lura is almost harder than any, other than maybe Sporefall, harder than any mythic boss we've done. It's kind of crazy making. It's the 3-phase thing. Still better than Sylvanas fight. Top 3 worst WoW bosses. Sylvanas, Anduin, Fate Scribe. Crown of the Cosmos is not in my top 3, but I didn't tank it, so I don't know your suffering. I think, yeah, I think I'll put in Fate Scribe as number 3. Fate Scribe, Sylvanas. Wait, what was my other one again? Can't taunt anything because Blizz UI, because no add-ons, guys, unless you're part of Race to World First or a PvPer. I love that I had to lose all my accessibility features just for a completely ineffective move in the war against add-ons. really came here to shame the DPS meters.
The host is everywhere. We need to divide and conquer.
Then do it. We'll meet up once you're done smiting our foes.
This could be just what Xalatath wants. Mother, father, be careful.
Love the void splat. I am looking forward to changing my entire outlook from purple to green next year. Finally, a green raid tier that doesn't make my eyes hurt. Why am I 280? No, I have partial. I didn't save my gear set, so I have partial PvP gear on right now because we were dueling earlier. Oh no, I'm throwing. I'm completely throwing. Listen, Legion raids were fell green. It's nasty, it smells funny, it looks bad. Next raid tier is just straight up Venom. It's fine. Top 3 raids. Castle Nathria. Castle Nathria is like so hard to beat. Aberus.
Wait, is that Everdawn? She went missing.
And hang on, I have to look at raids to think about this. Definitely nothing this season. You know what, Mana Forge? I liked Mana Forge. I like Mana Forge a lot. It was right up my alley of appealing, and I had fun fights.
Let your power engulf my great one.
So Nathria, Aberus, and Mana Forge.
Become one.
Mana Forge is in your bottom 3? No. Why don't you like Mana Forge? Getting baited upon my own stream. The only thing I'm sad about Mana Forge is I didn't get the Black Hole Dragon. I still need to farm that. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to swap to single target talents. What the hell? That was rude. This fight is so relaxing when I don't have to interrupt casts. It's just easy mode. I can just walk around. On Mage, I'm like playing 5D chess in my head about when to time, alter time, when to blink. And I can use presence of mind. Here I just walk. I just take steps around it. Here I am automatically walking backwards, like in Mythic, every time. It's mildly chaotic, but it's fine. What the fork? This has been cursed from the beginning. Why is my pet saying no path available? What do you mean no path available? Where are my pets at? Where did my pets go? I think they're stuck under the boss somewhere somehow. Fine, this is 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 fine. Turtle, go pets, go my pets. Okay. There was a heroic kill we got of this guy where I was the last one standing, and it's because I turtled and my pets were still chewing on him.
They stood with us while others fled. You owe them more than suspicion.
Well, players are not to be trusted. Wait, I have Blood Elves, Lunar. What does that say about me? Do I main them? I have. I mained my Blood Elf Fire Mage for a little bit in Legion. Do I right now? I mean, no, but it could happen. Now I know. Listen. There are a lot of very weird elf mains, though, you're right. Especially on, like... I don't know, I've seen some very strange elf guilds on this server. When I say strange, I mean, like, straight up awful. Oh, we're fighting these guys, I guess. Don't mind me just walking into avoidable mechanics, it's fine. I trust our healers. You don't think he'll go back to Moonkin, like, ever? Is it because it's ruined forever, or because Feral is that much more fun?
Oh, but it is.
That's fair. Oh my god, he just pulled the boss again.
Spare no pity for this fallen king. He has already chosen his fate. More to replace!
I need them to add Volpera druids though, because I would play balanced druid if I could be a Volpera druid. We have a healer offline. Someone's dead already. Tank pulled early again. Oh my gosh. And I'm still in cleave talents. Sorry to the warrior that just like heroically leaped all the way to that ad to interrupt it, and then I just counter shot it before he got there. RIP your movement ability, I guess. I love not having to stop damage for this part. Oops. I think they would hit me. Oh, why me again? People dying from?
Another story of a mortal asking for more than they can handle.
Zalatath, you will face the judgment of the light!
Yeah, if I'm called Voidspire there for today, I think he wants to save dragons for when we have more of our regular people tomorrow. But thank you for coming with us. Appreciated you throwing us over your shoulders and carrying us. I am probably going to do a little bit of time walking before I call it for tonight. Just some chill time walking while leveling is still easy. It's made it hard to find an alt you like. Is it just because of all the pruning, or is it something else? You agree with the pruning? I don't like the pruning very much at all. But yeah, they did take... Okie dokie.
Face your flames! Face your flames! You're empty of fire if you never face your own flame.
Welcome back. You get to see my other forest troll character. Yeah, I don't like the reduction in complexity either. I didn't really care for a lot of the pruning that happened. I have a lot of alts. Yeah, I have so many alts. I have like 600 alts at least. For example, this is my forest troll fire mage that you've never seen. He's not naked, he's got a loincloth on. He played Blood DK and More Within. Why don't I remember you playing Blood DK and More Within at all? With your impulse, oh, okay. You got put into tank jail again. Oh no. Gosh, it says still for 1 second. Oh my gosh. Like tank jail for dungeons? There we go. It's midnight. Wait, why didn't you like tanking Midnight Season 1? Oh my god, we're back in Sporefall. Rent a monk, you had to do 4 times the effort to survive. You looked at 80% of the mechanics and your tank kept getting changed. That is a fair reason to not want the tank. But I had to think about it. I don't think I did terribly many keys with DKs at all this season, so I do remember when Brewmaster got super good and there was just 5 million people leveling Brewmasters and time walking, and they would always charge so far ahead and get themselves separated from their healer and killed, and it was just nightmare. It was tons of people who weren't normally Brewmaster mains. And also UI, yeah. Are they fixing it for next season? Is next season gonna be better for that? It's looking better, that's good. It's gonna be my first season healing keys since Dragonflight, so we'll see how that goes. I have not been overly fond of the healing changes they've made since Dragonflight. If I really don't like it, I might just end up Priest Renji. It's happening. But if it feels too awful, I honestly might just do Shadow. If I like get up to KSM and I'm hating everything, I'll just be like, I'm going back to being a DPS where I have to think less. You have a Feral Druid like you. I mean, rejected. I mean, I was playing Arcane Mage instead of Frost Mage, so you can imagine how that went. Everyone and their mother was playing Frost Mage instead of Arcane. I am tempted to play Druid though, because dude, you can't say Zalato's Orenji. What the fork? You can't say that. My Shadow Priest was here before Xalatath was even a concept. I have literally had the Shadow Priest I'm gonna play since Cataclysm. He predates that weirdo. There's no way that Xalatath is your favorite villain. There's no way that's true. I am fully being baited right now. Do I even know your favorite WoW villain? I don't know that I do. Let's see if I can guess. Is it Deathwing? No? Oh gosh. Is it a major or is it a minor villain? Is it very easy to guess, or am I like grasping at straws here? The expansion they were in, they were major for the most of it. Oh gosh. I'm going to assume that you have better taste than to make Arthas your favorite villain. So... I don't know, was it, I think I'm striking blind now. I am so tired of Arthas. I thought Arthas' story was kind of overrated even as of, like, Warcraft 3. Is it... It's not Kill Jaden, is it? It's just Darth Vader. He is Darth Vader. He's literally fucking Anakin Skywalker because everyone's like, ooh, his story's so tragic. And then you like look at his story, and even before he pulled Frostmourne, he was just a fucking asshole. He was always going to be a villain. I am so tired of Arthas. Oh wait, is it? No, because I was gonna say Denathrius, but that was only like the first patch.
Beast, obey me. Kill them at once.
You have a very based villain take? Alright, let's hear it. Your favorite is Sarkareth? Like, because you hate punching him in the face? Or you enjoy punching him in the face? Or you, like, actually like him? I mean, it was a fun fight. I liked fighting Sarkareth. It was cool to see what happened to him. He got what he deserved. Dude was... She was the final boss of Dragonflight. That would have been kind of cool. I wasn't a fan of them just like pivoting to the Druids of the Flame and Parak, and I was just kind of like, I knew we were gonna fight Parak eventually, but he just doesn't feel like final boss material. The Drakthir story up until, or up through like 10.15 was really good, and then they just sort of stopped updating it. Yeah, for a race that basically got shadow dropped and had no previous lore, it was really impressive what they did with them. I love Drakthir. Emberthal, Abyssian, and Sarkareth. Yeah, I loved Emberthal and Abyssian's interactions. I'm very glad that he became the aspect he had the most deserved. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Dragonflight was peak, and I miss it. I miss it dearly. I wasn't as thrilled with the final patch, but like honestly, that's a minor thing in comparison to how good everything else was. Every time I go back to the Dragon Isles, I just sort of like sigh happily, and I'm like, I miss being here. We deserve another dragon expansion like that. Yeah, when they started doing... Well, no, that was... They also only did 3 raids with Shadowlands, but it was like, I think it was Dragonflight was the first time we found out that was just the way it was going to be from now on. We deserved another patch of Dragonflight. There's so much we left undone there, too. Like, there's that whole tower in, the Azure Span that we never went into. There's, the whole Gnolls storyline. I felt like we were starting up a whole friendly faction of Gnolls, but we never... And we even had them in the epilogue of the story, but that never happened. I could go on a very long diatribe about my feelings about the World Soul Saga as it is right now. I didn't dislike War Within. I think it was pretty good. It wasn't Dragonflight, but you know, I feel like by extending War Within into a saga, it made the order of zones very confusing. I think the inclusion of Hallowfall was a strange choice, considering that War Within was like the underground expansion. The Goblin patch saved for you. Yeah, Goblin patch. Undermined was incredible. It's kind of like Undermined saved War Within. The Amani are saving Midnight. Like, all of the good content in Midnight is shouldered on the Amani right now.
You're still
I see the fire in you. Yes. Find more coal.
Like, this whole main story for Zulaman, so freaking good.
Did he speaks madness, but seems deeply attuned to the lore.
Yeah, the Voidstorm side stories were really good, too.
Let's see if we can start the trial.
I feel like a lot of it was teasing me, though. It was like, here's some hints and taste of, like, lore of what this planet used to be. And I'm sitting here like, give me more! Give me more! Hey, Mara, welcome, welcome. And I sort of did get more. It wasn't about the planet Perdacia, but I did get other planet lore. Going back to Nagdal and Vol was very fun. I'm getting very squishy for open world stuff. I need gear. Oh no. Oh no, here it comes. Why is this polymorph thing evading everything I throw at it? That was weird. I don't have momentum turned on this character. See? The World Soul Saga is an evil we need to push through to get something original. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I felt like a lot of people were expecting like Chris Metzen coming back to be the savior of Warcraft, and this whole decision he made to stretch it out into a saga, I feel like is hindering the story. I'm not... Explain to me why you think that means we're gonna get something better afterwards. I'm not sure how this like leads to something better. Assuming that after Last Titan we'll get another Dragonflight or Pandaria without the war. So when they were first talking about Dragonflight and they said they took a lot of inspiration from how Pandaria went, that was like what gave me the most hope for Dragonflight being good, and it was correct. So if they can go back to that kind of expansion again, 100% agree. That is something we need. I'm just afraid of like where we're going with it. Like, we have this sort of waiting in the wings that everyone thinks that what's going to happen after Last Titan is Avaloran and the Arathi and continuing on the Howlfall stuff. And I don't want more human lore, you know? There's already so much human lore. There are so many other races in this game that need to be expanded on to have their own expansion or patch at least. I don't want to go to Avaloran. Or elf fatigue. I mean, yeah, that's understandable. We literally made everything about Night Elf trauma for like six or 8 years in a row, and then it was like, now that we're done with Night Elf trauma, can I introduce you to our old friend Blood Elf trauma? We need like a whole patch that's centered around Volpera lore, because specifically because Volpera are the playable race with the least amount of lore in the game. I know this sounds like my own bias, but I'm not even kidding. The lore book for BFA that talks about Vol'dun talks about the Sethrak more than it does the literal playable race. You envy my wishes? What does that mean? Pair are sitting right next to Torn, it's true. We get like lore once in a blue moon. Volpera got like one short story in the I don't think it was the Grimoire of the Shadowlands, it was a different lore book. I got a short story. Torin got like a drop with the Midsummer lore, but that's about it. At least you have decor items, though. There is no Volpera housing decor. I'm very sad about that. Yeah, they had this whole bit where deliberately during Erator's questline they brought up Anshe and they brought up Grawl. But then it turned out they were literally just token mentions. Never got any of that expanded upon. In fact, we didn't get really any more lore about the light at all. They were just sort of like, hey, you know, priests and paladins go crazy sometimes. Isn't that weird? Here's this light bloom thing. Isn't that weird? And now it's just sort of over. It's like, okay, what was the point of that? You've already heard me wax lyrical about how much I don't like the light blinded stuff, I'm sure.
Could it be? The spark! The fire we need!
I love low speaker Breck.
The Amani leader welcomes you.
See, my problem with it
Ready to burn!
is that
Burn!
they're like, oh, we need to show that the light can be bad, but like, all existing lore of Warcraft has never hinted at anything about it before.
My spirit's ready for
The whole thing with like the Scarlet Crusaders was that
Just in case he begins to make sense.
the light could be used for evil, but not that it made people evil by its nature. And they just, you know, like you said, it was handled poorly. I don't think it was ever really explained very well. And if you have light can be bad, you also have to have void can be good, but they don't ever really depict that in a way that makes sense either, because there's always every person ever who wields the void is like, I have to maintain extreme control over this or I'm gonna go crazy. There's no like good depiction ever, just sort of this weird neutrality and balance that's never elaborated on very well. Hi, Mythos. I hope you are doing well today.
Let's see what the flames make of my spirit.
Girl, standing with an elf. Yes,
Yeah, sorry, you caught me in the middle of a lore rant. Thought the Arathi would come in where the light can be bad and it look poorly. I mean, at that point, if they do that with the Arathi, it would have just been Scarlet's 2.0.
Repeat your mistakes, grandfather.
And the Scarlets are like, I'm sorry, I'm so tired of somehow the Scarlet Crusaders returned. It's like, lay down Palpatine, it's over already.
Who the next one will be.
Yeah, I feel like we're still going to get that. I feel like crazy evil Light Emperor Arathi is gonna show up in like 13.0 or 14.0 or something.
Finally enough, brother. We only need to give each other more grace.
Yeah, I guess it could be like a slow build up. Like last expansion, they were like, here are the Arathi. They come from far away. And this expansion, they're like, by the way, light can make you fucked up in the head. The next expansion, there'll be another hint before they finally drop it. At which point, you know, that actually makes sense as a progression, but again, I don't really care about the Arathi. They're not even like the Arathi we know. They're like another group of Arathi, and Blizzard has a really bad habit of being like, instead of giving more lore to this group you already know, we're going to invent a totally new group of these people and give them lore instead. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I thought the High Mountain were incredibly cool, but again, it was at the cost of no more Mulgore Tauren lore.
And what's the report?
Unwrathy?
Come. I need your counsel. Let me face whatever shame still hiding in my spirit.
This temple is actually this character's temple. It's a John Eli worshipper. It's very fitting for him to be here. We go from high fidelity Amani environments to crunchy 20-year-old dungeons. I have aggro question. We have a road? We do not have a road. Boop-a-doo. Neck.
Uses beg for your pitiful life. Uses one for your pitiful life. Go on, take another one. I was going to kill him anyway. Come on, show me a real fight. Invaders have breached the defenses! Archers, form ranks! On my mark! Ready! Aim! Fire! is the true horde. The only horde.
Sounding a little different from Warlords there, pal. Oop. Alright, I know it's a little early, but I think I'm going to call streaming for there. We should do more raid tomorrow, but then I will be off for a week for the big old roleplay tournament of ages, so heads up for that. Yeah, thanks to everybody for hanging out, and I'm going to raid us out here. I hope you all have a good night.